Hi everyone, and welcome to On Stage, the isolation sessions. I'm Fiona Forbes, and my dog Chewy is already yawning at me. It's what he does when I speak. Hopefully I don't have that effect on you, but grab a coffee. It is Monday. Somebody was saying to me this weekend, okay, the small weekend's winding up. Now we're moving into the big weekend, which is now Monday to Friday, because we've all just blurred the days of the week. And well, we're just here. It is Monday though, just in case you are still keeping track. But we have a great show lined up for you today. We're going to be chatting with Combine the Victorious and hearing some tunes from them as well. And totally looking forward to that because I really do love their sound. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, because I've been chatting with my friends who are parents, and learning to adapt to homeschooling is huge. A couple of my friends are having a super easy time, and I don't want to rub that in. Their kids just, they were already doing some of the stuff online, handing in assignments, so the transition hasn't been difficult for their kids or for the parents. They are in the minority though, and there are a ton of parents out there who are completely overwhelmed, and I can understand that, because when you make the decision to homeschool your children, usually you'll have a little bit of time and information, but we've all been thrust in this together. And schooling your kids at home can be very tough on the kids, but it can also take its toll on the teachers. So here is a little ditty about just that.
Hey, so as some of you guys might know, I'm a music teacher, and I found that one of the best ways that I can process the whole transition to online learning and teaching is to write a song. So I wrote a song. I'd like to share that with you guys now. Here we go.
I think that sums it up for a lot of my friends who are trying to homeschool their kids. It is tough on the teachers too, because everybody's learning how to do things in a brand new way. And hopefully we will not be doing it for too long. But it does look like we will be doing it for a little bit longer. But we're all in it together, people, and we're trying to bring you some happiness with the music we're bringing you 5 days a week with On Stage, the isolation sessions. And we are proudly partnered with Music Heals Canada, who do great things with music therapy. If you want to check out their website, it is a great resource of information on music therapy and how it can help people. Usually helps people who are isolated in hospitals or seniors' homes, but now being self-isolated is all of us, and music can heal us during troubling times, and that is what we're trying to do here with our little show. And now it is time to get to the music and fashion. Today's a little bit different because Isabelle Dunlop, she is half of Combine the Victorious. She's actually a fashion designer as well. I'm wearing one of her gorgeous pieces today, and it's actually how I met her many years ago. And we're joined now by Isabelle and Mark from Isabelle Dunlop Clothing, which is located on Main Street. How are you guys?
We're great. We're great.
We're keeping it together.
Just barely by a thread over here, but I'll take what I can get. Now, Isabelle, let's talk about your shop and your beautiful line of clothing. You've been doing it for, gosh, I guess more than a decade.
Yeah, I guess, since when I first came out from Scotland to Canada 29 years ago, I've been pretty much making clothes ever since. But this is the shop. We've been open since 2014. And I've got my own studio on the back, and so I get to just really make lots of one-of-a-kind pieces. So it's quite special. So this is sort of the accumulation of my whole career.
Right here. And Mark, small businesses, of course, are having a hugely tough time during this pandemic, respecting physical distancing and not being quite open. Maybe you can tell us how you're taking on clients right now to keep yourself afloat.
I guess moving forward, we'll have to do kind of special appointments. The neat thing is people are contacting Isabelle through Instagram or email, whatever right now. Instagram seems to be the big device or application, sorry. And then, because the store's been closed for 6 weeks, it's pretty clean. So now it's you can try stuff on. You'll be the first person to try it on. And I don't know how cool people are going to be about, just going out and shopping. So I think doing by appointment is a nice way to move forward for the next month at least, right?
Well, and it's quite nice because the shop, it's sort of more of a, kind of think of it as a little bit of an art gallery at the same time. So people are quite respectful of, a bit of space, and it's usually quite one-on-one here anyway. So it's quite nice, just like sort of slowly, if we can all sort of, get back, get things flowing again.
And people are basically finding your stuff on Instagram right now, and you're able to do curbside pickup, respecting the guidelines that we have. So if people want to support you now, that is the best way to do it, is it not, Isabelle?
Yes, it's brilliant. I've had a few people just requesting special pieces, and just have things just ready for them to grab, and then they can just try it on at home at their own leisure and just feel comfortable. But I think it is quite nice to see. I think we all just need a wee bit of cheering up, and sometimes just a nice new dress or something. I know it seems simple, but if we can just kind of keep our energy up and be positive about stuff, right? I don't know, it's quite cute. So anyway, that's been working quite well. Instagram's brilliant. You can message through that, and so it's quite.
What's your Instagram?
Isabelle Dunlop Clothing.
There you go. Nice plug, Mark. And this cheered me up, and it may be simple as things that cheer us up these days, but that is so important and so key. And Isabelle, when I put on this gorgeous sweater of yours today, it did indeed cheer me up. And I was asking Mark earlier if he had a hand in any of the designs. And there's a good chance, Mark, that you did, in fact, knit this sweater. Maybe you can explain.
Well, it's we'd use it on an old manual, was it 1970s Singer knitting machine? So I don't know how to do needle and thread. That's still beyond my talents. But years ago, when we first opened the store in 2014, a friend of ours made us this fantastic connection with a yarn company in northern Italy. So we bought a pile of yarn. But because Isabelle was so busy, we never got to making the stuff. So I said, you better show me how to use this machine. So then the first year I was pretty clunky with it, but then each year subsequently I've improved, and now, things like color combinations and various things like that, it's actually become kind of fun. So
it's quite neat because Mark does a lot of mixing of music and producing music. So he'll be downstairs working away on a song, and then, you need a little bit of just a change of scenery, and he'll go upstairs and do a bit of knitting. But he's so precise with it, and is way more organized with the knitting than obviously I've been doing it for quite a few years as well, but it's been quite a brilliant surprise.
Awesome stuff. And of course you guys did record some songs for us today. Tell us what we're going to listen to.
Well, we sent you, I think, 3 songs, right? So one of them is an old song off our first album in 2007, but we redid it to be entirely just a piano song, so it's just a piano accompaniment and us singing. And I've kind of become obsessed with the simplicity of recording. I used to really like to make things complex and layered and stuff, and now I'm understanding the brilliance of minimalism and just taking a piano and a single mic and singing into it, and you add a bit of reverb so it sounds nice. But that's one of them, and I thought that was a cool song to do because even the opening lines, I haven't lost you, but I miss you, all my friends. It seems so pertinent to now. I mean, I haven't seen some of my pals in 6 weeks, so it's like this is getting really long now. It's time to start seeing our friends again. We hope, anyway.
Well, and even things that I'm in another band called Farm Team, and it's a bit more sort of bluegrass, folk, sort of traditional. And they were headed into Monarch Studios, and they were supposed to be in there. What was that, last week?
Yeah, at the end of March, actually.
So it's just things like, you have to rethink. They've rescheduled, which is brilliant because and now they've got more time to write some more songs. It's actually quite great. But it's just like it's that physical. You can't get into a studio with 5 people in one spot. It's so bizarre.
And I guess it's kind of cool because for us being a duo, having a studio in the basement of the house, it's really working out. We just take it on ourselves to do a simple recording. And sorry, that's my phone. To do a simple recording. And anyway, the other 2 songs, one is Smoke and Choke, which is off our 2012 EP, Crumbling Hearts. And that song's been really popular and been licensed for art projects and a fashion show thing and another small commercial. So that's kind of fun. And the other is a brand new song called What's Going On Your Head, which we've been working on for a while. But this is kind of its, I guess, recorded debut. Proud of that one. It's a challenging song, but it's really cool.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, you two. And if you want to support a fantastic local business, Isabelle Dunlop Clothing is located right in the heart of Main Street. They're open right now by appointment. You can check out all Isabelle's beautiful pieces on Instagram, as she mentioned. Just look up Isabelle Dunlop Clothing and you'll find it right there. And if you want to find out more about Mark and Isabelle and their band, Combine the Victorious, it's simply combinethevictorious.com. Nice and easy for you. And here are the tunes that Mark and Isabelle were just talking about. Enjoy the music.
seems to need a lot of hurting. It's not the love that we should be deserting.
Move too fast, progress slow, feeling small, too much to know. We're torn apart, the world anew. Oh, truth and doubt, what's going on in your head? What's going on in your head? What's
everybody's trying to do the right thing. Maybe we can do it better. Instead of trying to figure it out on your own, we should put our heads together. Yeah. Smoke and you choke on the air, and you laugh as you say you don't care, 'cause you smile as you play with your hair, 'cause you're doing your best. I haven't lost you, but I miss you, all my friends. And I need to hold you near to me, 'cause a hallmark caught in your mailbox. Can I tell you how I really feel? This is my these are my words, and without light, they're seldom heard. And we're waiting on the edge, hoping someone will make the first move. But it's no use living by those rules, 'cause any moment we could disappear. This is my life, these are my words, and without light, they're seldom heard. You're all my life.
It's good to be a friend. It's not a sense of disappointment, just putting back into its place. Alter landscapes and changing faces, so easy to fall back in place. It's good to be a friend. It's good to be a friend. Driving up the 877, we're headed out to level 8. It's a hits way or an end game that's got us lining up so late. It's good to be a friend. It's good to be a friend. It's good to be a friend. It's good to be a friend.
And that was the talented duo combined the victorious. Big thank you to Isabelle and Mark for recording those tunes for us. And Isabelle Dunlop Clothing is a store that's located right in the heart of Main Street. Isabelle makes beautiful clothing just like this sweater that I'm wearing. And it is so great to support local businesses when we can. And we are looking forward to all the businesses being reopened just like Isabelle's. We want to thank you guys for watching today and also give a big thank you to our sponsor, Chambers Plan Group Insurance, for supporting us. And be sure to tune in tomorrow to find out who is on stage. Right, Chewy? Are you in there?